Shalom, shalom. This is Daniel John Lee with Torah Restoration Ministries. I'm filming inside my apartment today because it's just so rainy and cold outside. I don't know if you guys know what August is like in Juneau, Alaska, but it's not like probably the August that you're familiar with if you're living down in the lower 48 states. Pretty much August is the beginning of fall here in Juneau, so it's in the upper 50s to mid 60s, rainy, foggy, wet. So it kind of makes filming outdoors a little bit difficult. So this video is not really going to contain much new information. I felt like I needed to make a whole video just devoted to this subject because it's so major. I've been kind of on a mission of exposing Hollywood A-list directors and actors and the pedophilia that they're involved in Hollywood, but I wanted to sort of take a little bit of a shift off of that because even in my own ministry, I do this with different ministries or Christian organizations or even Messianics that are, that are not walking right. So, as you all know and are aware, and as I've mentioned in previous videos, Billy Graham, who was a very revered evangelist for decades, and when he died, what was it, last year? He had this huge state capitol death, and everyone honored him, and the president spoke good words of him, and everyone sung his praises. Well, Billy Graham was a pedophile, and when he died, he will be not resurrected in the first resurrection. He will be resurrected in the second death, and he will be cast into the lake of fire. That man was evil. He was a serial pedophile, and he raped Fiona Barnett. And she has given her first, her eyewitness account of being raped by Billy Graham at the Bohemian Grove. So Billy Graham was a part of the Bohemian Grove. Billy Graham was close friends with Richard Nixon. This is easily verifiable. And Richard Nixon was also a pedophile who raped Fiona Barnett. So Billy Graham was a serial pedophile. And his son, Franklin Graham, seems to support his father's pedophilia because, first of all, he's never come out and condemned what his father did, and second of all, just recently, we're talking within the last few days, I mentioned, I think it was last week, that he's right now doing this tour in the Pacific Northwest throughout Oregon and Washington. Well, he was in Portland on Sunday, and he goes to Voodoo Donuts. Of all the places that he could have gone, he goes to Voodoo Donuts, and Voodoo Donuts has been outed as a front for a child sex pedophilia ring. You look at their donuts, and they're disgusting. They have sex symbols, pedophilia symbols, satanic symbols, all over their menu, all over their donuts. And Michael Whalen has basically said, look, there is pedophilia going on there right now. Right now it's going on. It's a front for pedophilia and pedophiles. And they use symbology that even the FBI recognizes as pedophile. The little swirly thing, that's a pedophile symbol that even the FBI recognizes as a pedophile symbol. And so Franklin Graham, on his so-called Christian tour to bring revival to the Northwest, he goes to Voodoo Donuts and takes a picture of himself and says, "Killer Donuts." And this is like right within moments or within a few hours of when Michael Whalen shows up on Lift the Veil and gives his testimony of the pedophilia that he saw firsthand going on with the two co-owners of Voodoo Donuts. Even if Franklin Graham was ignorant of the pedophilia that's going on at Voodoo Donuts, why would you go there anyway? Because if you look at just their donuts and what they put a pentagram on some of their donuts, they have a crucifixion of Jesus with an erect penis. It's just disgusting. It's disgusting. Why would any minister of the gospel go there and then advertise that he's going there on a Sunday afternoon? It's unbelievable. So anyway, Fiona Barnett called Franklin Graham out about this, and the Franklin Graham organization quickly took that down and replaced it with another photo with him eating killer ribs at a barbecue place up in Washington State. And Fiona directly contacted the Billy Graham and Franklin Graham organization and said, "Hey, what do you have to say about this?" And basically they said Franklin Graham has no comment. He doesn't want to respond. So as far as I'm concerned, Franklin Graham is defending pedophiles, pedophilia organizations, and defending his father, who was once a serial pedophile. So Billy Graham, Franklin Graham, this whole tour that Franklin Graham's having, it's not revival. It's Satan masquerading as a Christian. In case you haven't figured it out, modern Christianity does not even remotely resemble what the Bible teaches. Not even close. They've changed the Sabbath from Saturday to Sunday. They eat unclean foods in violation of Leviticus 11. They twist Paul's words and say you don't have to obey Torah. They do satanic feast days like Christmas, Ishtar, Easter, and Halloween rather than the Hebrew feast days as detailed in Leviticus 23. Christianity is so far removed from the Bible, it's not even funny. But now it appears that the pillars of modern Christianity are pedophiles. And many of these mega churches and major churches throughout Roman Catholicism and Protestantism are just fronts for child sex rings. Franklin Graham is definitely defending pedophilia, and his father was actually a serial pedophile who raped little girls and little boys. So, where are the Christians? Why aren't the churches? Where are the pastors? Where are the preachers rising up and saying this is sick, this is wrong, and we're going to pour all of our resources into defending these little ones? Where is everyone? Where are the conservatives? Where are the Christians? Where are these people standing up? They have their coffee shops and they listen to their Bethel New Age music and they think that they're, doing work for Christ. Well, why aren't you out here making YouTubes and going out and exposing these pedophiles within the Protestant churches? Sick. And I tell you, Yah is going to bring his hammer of judgment on this nation. He is going to... He is. He's sick. He is so sick of the Christian churches today and the Christians today. So if you support or you like Billy Graham or Franklin Graham in any way, or the Graham Evangelical Association, whatever, if you support them anyway, just know that they are either pedophiles themselves, as Billy Graham was, or they're supporting pedophilia, as Franklin Graham is doing currently. Sick. Thank everyone for your support of my videos. I've been getting a lot of views on all my videos, a lot of likes, a few stupid comments here and there, but overall really good and insightful comments. Thank you. I want to make a correction to my previous video that I made about Crispin Glover. He published that essay in 2003. It was in 2013 that it was posted up on YouTube. So anyway, it was 2003 that he wrote that article, that essay about Steven Spielberg's pedophilia. Okay, this is Daniel John Lee with Torah Restoration Ministries, website spirittorah.com. Shalom.